join you at 6 to look at the scene still unfolding in East St. Louis, where an Illinois State Trooper was shot this morning. Police moving in a fire truck, pumping water into the home where at least one person is believed to still be hiding. Obviously, police trying to tear down some walls in the structure of that house.
Officers have now been at this scene approaching 13 hours. Right now, Trooper Nick Hopkins is at SLU Hospital in South City.
We have been trying to get updates on his conditions. ISP is telling us he has life-threatening injuries. We do know Hopkins is 33 and from Waterloo, Illinois. He's been with ISP for 10 years.
The shooting started shortly before 5:30 this morning when Trooper Hopkins was serving a warrant at a home near Caseyville Avenue and North 42nd Street, just north of I-64. Right now, our crews are covering every angle of this developing story, working to get new information.
News 4's Ray Preston is live at the hospital this evening where the trooper is. Ashley Lincoln is in Trooper Hawkins' hometown, Waterloo, Illinois. We'll start in East St. Louis, where News 4's Venton Blandon is on the scene.
Right now, Stephen Courtney, as you said, for the people who are keeping track of time, if you look at your watch, you would notice that this investigation at 42nd Street near Caseyville Avenue has now entered the 13th hour. For the most part, everything looks exactly the same. But let's take a look at video recorded a short time ago from Powerhouse Sky Zone 4. You will see a fire truck come up to the scene. At that point, the fire truck went down 42nd Street, began spraying the water into the window of the attic on the higher level. That truck was there for quite some time. We are not sure exactly what they were doing at the scene except for spraying water in the home. We don't know the outcome and why they did that, but that fire truck is no longer in front of that home. But let's look at some other video earlier this day. Powerhouse Sky Zone 4 captured video showing the side of the home where this is happening had been smashed in. News 4 also spotted officers taking out the outside of that home. Now, a couple of minutes ago, we saw several members of law enforcement out here taking off their vests. We thought that it was over, but a few minutes after that, many other officers started to arrive and they put on their vests. And as we have said, this scene is still continuing. So back here live, you can still see the officers are here on the street. The law enforcement vehicles are here. We're still trying to get information and we'll bring it to you as soon as we can. Reporting live in East St. Louis, Vincent Blandon, News 4.
All right, Vinny, News 4 has been working to learn more about Trooper Hopkins.
Ashley Lincoln is his hometown of Waterloo this evening, talking with those who know him.
Yeah, we've been speaking with the community and city leaders who tell us that they are shocked by this news, and they tell us they plan to be beside Hopkins' family for whatever they need. Now, again, we've been telling you this is his hometown, and we also found out that his father is an alderman for the city. Now, the mayor we spoke to earlier this afternoon tells us he was shocked when he found out that the trooper was shot. He tells me that the town is praying for a recovery. Now, the mayor says outside of being a trooper, Hopkins has flipped several properties here in Waterloo.
He was getting ready to rehab a car wash and make it into a little cafe and a restaurant and a place where kids could come play and people could have birthday parties for their kids.
And everyone has had nothing but positive things to say about the trooper. I also spoke with his high school baseball and football coach who tell us that they are also praying. They said he was very active in sports here in Waterloo and the community as he matriculated to an adult. We, of course, are going to stay out here and continue speaking with community leaders, and we'll have more on this story tonight on News 4 at 10. Reporting live in Waterloo, Ashley Lincoln, News 4.
We continue to monitor the latest on Trooper Nick Hopkins' condition. News 4's Ray Preston is live at the hospital where he is being treated. Ray?
Well, right now we are waiting for an update from the director of the Illinois State Police. That would be former St. Clair County State's Attorney Brendan Kelly. He was appointed to that position earlier this year by Governor Pritzker. But if you look up and down the street, you can see several police vehicles here, police motorcycles, other police vehicles as well, just lining the street outside the emergency room here at the SLU Hospital. Now, we have been here throughout the day. We have seen officers from various police departments from around the area arriving here. St. Louis City and County, ISP, of course, Columbia, Illinois, Missouri State Highway Patrol. Now, what are believed to be Trooper Hopkins' family members arrived at the hospital mid-morning. We have seen people wiping away tears, hugging each other for support. It has been an emotional and somber day outside the emergency room here at St. Louis University Hospital. And of course, we will be bringing you updated information as it does become available. Again, we're waiting for an update from the director of the Illinois State Police. Reporting live at St. Louis University Hospital, Ray Preston, News 4.